My name is Itumeleng Mmutloane. I come from South Africa. I work for the Department of Water and Sanitation. I am a professional engineer, appointed as a chief engineer, heading the subdirectorate called Technical Services that is responsible for maintenance and operations, environmental engineering, enterprise risk management, and survey services.
So, and at a certain point, you thought, okay, I'm going to do my MBA.
Yes.
Yes. So, for what reason did you want to do an MBA, and why did you choose BSN?
I've spent 15 years of my career as an engineer, leading technical teams involved in projects. And recently, I was appointed as head of technical services, as I've mentioned. And I saw the need that I need to advance myself, my skills into knowing how to manage people and solving managerial problems. So I'm good with solving engineering problems. But now when you come into people management and section management, you realize that there are more complex, what we call wicked problems that we need to deal with. I chose BSN because BSN is different from many other learning programs. BSN prides themselves with action learning as a tool for learning. I did not want to go the traditional way of studying because I've been doing that all my life. I've got a master's in engineering. And I've done a lot of courses and modules traditionally. So I wanted to be involved in a different program, a program that says, we want you to act while you learn. We want you to know how to ask questions that will help you learn while you solve problems. So I said to myself, BSN might be the program that I need to join. So I came into BSN and I'm so lucky and happy that I managed to get a scholarship. I wrote the motivation. I got an opportunity to come into the program. At first I was relaxed, thinking maybe we need to go to Netherlands and find out what is going. But as soon as assignments and challenges started coming in preparation for this, I realized that I needed to get up and start working. So it's a program that is very different. Myself and my colleagues, we're always talking about this is a shock to us because we are not just expected to go read, write a test, memorize and pass. Now we are expected to take an assignment, take it into the working environment and learn as you act. So BSN attracted me for that and I'm very excited to be in the program.
So actually what you're also saying is that it's not only that you can grow personally in your professional life, but your team and therefore also organization also benefits from your study, right? And from the concept of action learning. Could I put it like that?
Yes, definitely. I will make an example. There is a first time I do such a thing called ALPS. And these ALPS, we take what we are studying as a module. Like, for example, now we are busy with strategy management. We have done information management. We are going to do marketing management before we leave BSN. We take this subject and now we are going to do what we call ALPS. And I was thinking to myself that for me to benefit from this, I must not make this an academic study where I sit alone and I write an ALP. I need to assemble a team. I've already have an ideas of what I'm going to do. Take a team of my colleagues, assemble an action learning team, and actually become like an action learning coach and actually lead them. One of the first things I'm going to do, we are busy with a strategy management course, is to actually help my section develop a strategy. And I've already thought I'm going to involve who and who and who and who. In the process, I will not be the only one learning. My team is going to learn. My team is going to know about this tool and this skill, and we are going to embed it in how we do our business in our organization and solve many problems and take South Africa to new heights.
Ah, wonderful. That sounds as a really, really great goal.
Yes.
So actually it's like what Action Learning brought you so far. And what I'm also interested in is, like, you're in the Netherlands now with a whole set of students, your fellow students. And in what way have you learned from each other during your during all the classes you have now, and with the strategic management and so on and so on?
Yes. Before we even get here, we have been divided into subsets, which is one of the brilliant ways of getting us to work together before we even come here. So that was a good thing that BSN did for us, to say, let us divide you. And you'd imagine one was thinking that maybe I need to be sitting with some fellow South Africans in my team and make things easy. But it did not happen that way. We were given subsets. We've got members from Nigeria in my team, Ethiopia, and South Africa. So it was the first time I work in an environment where when we have to set up meetings, we talk about time zones. Someone says it's late in my country, I'm sleeping. The other one says it's too early, and I'm in between. So from that point of view, I started seeing that we operate in an international space. We are too comfortable in South Africa because you're working with the same time zone, same mindset, same problems. Now, sitting with a team coming from different countries, I got to see that there's a lot that I can learn from my colleagues from Nigeria, and not only about challenges, also about personality and drive towards doing business. We circulate the roles, and sometimes when another member from another country takes a role of leadership, you get to see that, oh, this is leadership style that is probably dominant around this person's organization. So we're learning a lot from each other. We are contributing to each other's knowledge, but most importantly, whenever we meet in our subset meetings, we get time to talk about non-BSN and non-education related matters, and that's when we actually say, wow, we have built family and friends.
Oh, wow.
So BSN got me to meet new families out of South Africa, and it's brilliant. Now, being here together as well, we're spending 2 weeks together with each other. I've been trying to sit in a different table every time I have lunch and make new friends. It's quite beautiful to know that now I can leave South Africa and I'll have accommodation I don't have to spend. Someone will accommodate me when I get there.
Oh, wonderful. So the conference week has come to an end. You're about to go home. What will you take home?
BSN, they brand themselves as an action learning program, and they do not play, because we witnessed that throughout the week where it was action learning based content delivery. It was not like us sitting there, the lecturer giving us information overload. It was very interactive. We got to sit in teams and tackle problems in an action learning manner. It was quite beautiful. What I'm going to take home, obviously, I need to now take the learnings from here back to my organization. I will try and solve problems in an action learning manner, where I engage small teams and we sit down and we do reflective inquiry on problems that we'll be tackling in our organization. So it was beautifully done. I got to experience it, because before we were online, now we came physical, and we got to see how content can be delivered through action learning.
Is there a difference between the online cooperation and interaction with the students compared to the physical, how do you say it?
There is a difference, because online we are in a platform. Here it's physical, it's touch, it's sitting around, it's interactions, it's disruptions. It's quite beautiful, because we got to actually also concentrate fully in a program. Online, it's okay, but we try in our subset to actually have the videos on, so that we make sure that everyone's got the concentration in what we are doing. But physical was very beautiful. I mean, being here for 2 weeks and dedicating the time to learning was awesome.
What was the greatest thing that you've learned during these 9 days?
I must say, I'm in government, and we're always thinking that marketing is for private sector that is selling things for profit. It was quite beautiful to come here and learn that actually marketing management can be done even in government, where I'm working. There's different information that we got about how one can go back and actually become a marketeer. So I'm a manager where I come from, but I realized again that I need to go out there and have a marketing strategy for my department, for my section, even for our organization at large. So it was quite beautiful to actually get into the marketing space and see that there's a lot one can do to advance the brand of our organizations.
Thank you so much for all the insights that you have shared with us, and wishing you lots of luck during the final stages of your study at BSN. Hope to
Thank
see you
you.
at graduation day.
Yes, and thanks to South Africa. I'm wearing the brand today,
Yeah.
South Africa. Thanks to the minister. Thanks to everyone who made it possible for me to be here. If it wasn't because of my government, I wouldn't be here. I'm so excited about the scholarship and looking forward to graduating summa cum laude.